rays, or are you gonna do some other weird, goofy shit?
No, we're just gonna do crepuscular rays, dude.
Oh, you're gonna triangulate them?
Okay.
That ain't gonna equal 93 million miles, is it?
Oh no, it's not. But what it will probably what it will probably show. Hold on, what it will probably show is the sun only being about 200 miles away at most, and then therefore it would have to be noon, like 2 towns over, when it's like evening for you or morning.
Everything we are talking about, we are trying to say, is about perspective. And I know what you're trying to do, and I can tell everybody listening, and ladies and gentlemen, he is trying to tell you something he don't know about. You have to know what perspective is to understand how.
Chief, that's actually really good, because the distance between like me and where, say it be like morning for Midland, Odessa, Texas, it would have to be noon for or noon for me.
Night.
No, how would that work? Because that'd be.
Oh, where is Odessa in comparison to Houston?
It'd be east. Well, it's east of El Paso, so it's about 200 miles there. Yep.
Oh yeah, so it would be fucking still nighttime for El Paso.
So if you see an airplane going away, it's just like it's going up. If you're looking in this angle, it's just like it's moving up, like a rocket.
Yeah, so is the sun below the
perspective?
clouds?
Because of perspective,
I'm glad you brought up
like
perspective.
It's going up, but it's going straight.
I'm glad you brought up perspective. I'm glad you brought up perspective.
Are you really?
Yeah. You're a flat earther, right?
Fucking failure.
You're a flat earther, right, Johnny?
Nah,
I'm a
realist.
You're a realist?
No.
So you're a flat earther.
You're not, Johnny.
Of course, every flat earther is realist.
No, I think they're delusional.
No.
Right. So when you look at these rays, right?
Okay,
we can hold on. When we look at these rays at this angle from your quote unquote perspective, right? If these angles are true and not just a matter of the fucking railroad problem, right? The railroad tracks issue, then that sun would have to be.
You have a lot of truck issue all over. It
would have to be relatively close to that person in order to be casting those lights at those angles. Maybe that had to be noon for somebody relatively near. I'm probably in the same country when it's about to be, I guess, nighttime for him. That's an issue for you.
It's very, very funny. You're talking about the location. Come
on, use your words.
Different values and different. Seeing and different
so hey,
here's different.
Here's another...
you can see polarities because of if you're in the north, everything is cooler and the atmosphere is cooler. We are living in a big earth, but it's very, very small.
Hey Johnny, take a look at this picture right here.
You can think of this very, very big.
Yeah.
But you can also think it's very small.
Yeah,
you can scale it in your fucking mind. Then you will understand it better. Johnny, I'm saying you cannot see. You can see the North Star because of the cold air and
what the fuck are you even on about?
Yeah, so
all you're doing is rambling pointlessly.
In the distance, you cannot see the North Star. From the degrees of 45.
What? Yes, we're aware.
Degrees.
Yeah, the minute you go,
an easier test for them. They're really not that good.
Yeah, no. So here is the sun like right behind these bushes right here. Is it like in my neighbor's backyard?
Yes.
You are a fucking America. You don't see anything. You're ignorant.
Yeah, I guess the sun is in my neighbor's backyard.
Yeah, and you don't understand what's happening in the world.
No, I obviously that's you, dude. Because according to your logic with like the clouds and the crepuscular rays, the sun would be in my fucking backyard. You're a clown.
Yeah.
Johnny, all you're doing. Hey, Johnny, I've tried being patient with you and been I've been patient with you. All you're doing is just talking. So you keep what you're doing. This is a projection thing. You keep saying that they don't know what they're talking about, but when we ask you to explain, with some detail, not a whole lot, but just some detail, your result is to name calling. So can you tone down the name calling and explain?
Explain why the sun is in my backyard.
Yeah. Okay.
Or my neighbor's backyard, I guess.
If you relax, not interrupting me, of course I can. But I'm interrupting time on time. Therefore, I have to.
Again, you're projecting because you're the one that when somebody's talking, it does happen on both sides. But currently, what you've been doing is you're the one that is just rambling on, and then when you hear something someone says, you jump in and talk all over them. So this is the you thing.
Yeah, you might be right.
I am right.
No, but I am right in the concept and what
you haven't you haven't explained the concept.
Yeah,
you're just rambling and saying you don't know what you're talking about.
Stop the metaphor and just have him.
If you interrupt me all the time, it's getting very, very, very hard for me to do it.
I get you, John. Now let's stop the meta. Can you explain crepuscular rays in these photos where it appears that the sun is right behind trees, or right outside of the temple, or right above the surface of the water from underneath it? Can you please explain those crepuscular rays?
Less able is nothing to talk about. It's just about the perspective. The sun is fading away, and low rays of perspective.
What? That just sounded like gobbledygook word nonsense.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. It sounded like you just mixed together a whole bunch of smart sounding words into a fucking cocktail of bullshit.
What?
Yes.
So you're saying that crepuscular rays as it comes to these trees and the water is perspective. Now what about crepuscular rays as it comes to the clouds, or anti-crepuscular rays?
It's absolutely because of perspective. Is something wrong with you guys?
Well, so John, just going from that, you said that it's perspective. Okay, so how on earth? So does that mean that since it's perspective, could they be parallel light rays?
Okay, we know that there's many things between the lights, so it can break up in different directions. Yes.
You're telling me that light rays are suddenly going to change directions and
light can change directions because they are hitting something in the atmosphere. It can go in all the directions.
What? So I guess the sun is in my neighbor's.
You don't understand what I'm saying. If the light is through shining through material and going through material, and it can change direction.
Okay, so you're invoking refraction, but we know that refraction is the most when it's approaching the horizon, and it's still less than half a degree.
That is diffraction, yes.
Refraction, not diffraction.
Or diffraction. Yeah.
Refraction, not
no, it's
diffraction.
Diffraction.
Yeah, I know you keep saying that, but you're wrong, and it's refraction. Not
okay, if you're gonna say it's diffraction, can you please tell me what you mean by diffraction?
I think it's a diffraction. It's not a refraction.
Okay, what do you mean by diffraction then?
I say diffraction is something in between. It's material between. I call it diffraction.
Diffraction is.
So you're saying diffraction is a bending of light?
No, yeah, it can bend light, but or destruct light. It's not bending light. It can let lights go in different.
So let me get this straight. Diffraction is the tree that is between you, the observer, and the sun. That's what you're saying?
I don't understand what you're saying. No. The tree.
I'm clearing. Well, you said it's the matter or the thing between the sun. So I'm clarifying that you're saying like in the picture with the trees, the diffraction is the tree because that is what is between you and the sun in that photograph.
Absolutely, I'm saying absolutely. It is particle between the sun and the observer. So,
no, hold on. So this farmer boy just posted another good picture. Let's take a look at this. Let's try and see if we can triangulate the sun. Where this one beam on the left seems to touch down, let's just say at most it's 5 miles away. Probably only a mile. Either way, let's just go with the far end and let's say 10 miles away. All right. We can take that 60-degree angle right there, and we can do some math. We could do some math, all right? Do you know what the hypotenuse would be there? If you have a distance of 10 miles from a point with a 45 degree, or let's just say 60 degrees.
Okay, 60 degrees. Okay.
Yeah.
If you 60 degrees, then
sun would have to be less than 18 miles in the sky.
Yeah. Okay. I buy that, but so.
Yeah. We don't observe that now, do we?
Yeah. So, yes, we can.
We don't observe an 18-mile high sun.
Do you know, the sun is not the same size, not in the same height. These are
what?
Where you are. You don't know about it.
Oh, something you need to know, Chief Squatting Dog. You're talking to
maybe so. The sun is the same thing you're seeing in your fucking country. No, the sun is behavior is very, very different.
Also, hold on. We can also judge this because those are cumulonimbus rays, or cumulonimbus clouds.
If you don't know that, you have to know that. You have to say they are
those
wrong.
right there. Those right there are cumulonimbus clouds that are at most half a mile above the surface of the Earth, right? And it seems, just off of going off of y'all's cute little pictures of perspective and whatnot, right?
They have to know the sun is not.
So that would mean that going off the angles right there, the sun would be at most 3 miles high.
Yeah, I will buy that.
Yeah, 3 miles in the air, which means that planes would be able to fly over the sun.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's kind of funny that Johnny says that the sun doesn't work.
Not in 3 miles in the sky.
Yeah, you're right. It's not 3 miles in the sky.
Yeah, it's not 18 either.
Yeah.
Or 200. But
yeah.
Johnny,
no, the 200. I'm just going. No, I'm not saying it's 200 miles in the air. I'm saying it would be 200 miles away because we're looking at rays in the sky that we can just assume be parallel to the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we can triangulate those based off of the width of the clouds and like the distance from the observer to say at very most it would be 200 miles away, which means somewhere 200 miles off, 2 towns over in Texas would be fucking noon while I'm about to go to sleep.
Right.
I have to say, I really, excuse me, I didn't understand that. It was too fast.
Okay, I will slow it down for you. You can take. I'll repost this image. Okay. I'll be kind.
While you do that, let me explain something to Johnny. Johnny, you keep saying that the sun, changes size and it doesn't work from one country to another. But I've been, including the United States, I've been to 5 different. And the sun works the exact same way.
All right, so the average width of these clouds is about a mile, right?
So you don't understand perspective.
No, I understand perspective completely, right? And that's why your argument.
Are you saying that? Why are you assuming
so let me explain, right? So we know that the average width of these what is like the I think these are not cumulonimbus, so the ones that are just above cumulonimbus.
Don't talk so. Why are you talking so fast?
Because I'm a fast talker. My brain works fast.
Yeah, everybody in Texas talks so fucking fast.
No, people from Texas talk slow. All right, I talk fast. My brain acts a little bit quicker than the people around me. So when you take a look at these clouds, right, they're at most 3 miles wide. So going off the angles that we see, we can take the opposite angles of that to determine that sun would have to be 15 miles away in order to cause those angles.
Oh, how can you say that? What is your reclamation for it?
The maximum size of those type of clouds, or width, I should say, is 3 miles.
Yeah, but what
Yes.
do you have? You have nothing behind it.
No,
you cannot say it.
Yes, I can. Right? You can take we can throw this into an angle generator if you have. If you have a protractor, you could just hold it up to your computer, right? And you can judge the angle for yourself, right? Now, going off the fact that let's just say like a width, right, of that point right there being 3 miles, right, and that is being very generous because that's just a small portion of the cloud.
You're so fucking genius. You're not. You're trying to.
No, listen. I am being very generous.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do.
So
these clouds are at most 3 miles wide. Right, and I'm being very generous by giving you 3 miles when it's only a portion. When it's only a portion of the cloud that is casting those light or those shadows and light rays. Right? Can I finish? Yeah, I do understand, right?
Johnny, you remember that talk we had earlier where you say something or you hear something you jump in and interrupt?
Yeah, okay.
You're doing it. You're doing it again.
So we can take the 3 mile width of like the origin of those sun rays off of those clouds, right? And we can take the angles coming off of those light rays. We can find the opposite angles to those because we're finding it on the opposite side of the cloud, right? And we can do a triangulation, which would show that sun is 6 miles away.
You cannot do triangulation because it's so far away. It's right up, not 90 degrees. So it is not a triangulation.
Oh, no, it absolutely is a triangulation.
No.
Yes.
Because you don't know how far it is.
Have you ever seen a cloud have you ever seen a cloud that's
you cannot do it from the clouds. It's
you can.
You have no point.
Johnny, relax because like you're doing that thing again.
No,
yes,
do it again.
If you know,
hold
on, Johnny, calm down.
He has no point.
He has a very good point. Just because you don't,
he has no point to mastery from.
No, he does because we can calculate and how far something is. The world's military. Hold on. Relax. We that in the world's military have been able and can.
I'm a fucking captain. I know.
Relax, Johnny. That you're doing that. You're doing that thing again. Calm down. We can calculate how far something is. We can triangulate things like that. It's been done.
I know.
Okay, so then why did you say he can't do that when?
Because will you listen now?
Well, I'm trying to understand where you say where I explain that
you cannot
in the military we've been able to triangulate the position of something.
You cannot triangulate. Not as a movement of the clouds or the.
We're not going off of the movement of the clouds. We are simply going off of known heights.
You have to understand what I mean. Everything that's moving in it. That you have no direct point to. You cannot
tanks move, and I can
measurement to it.
Tanks move, and we can calculate the and triangulate the position to them. You can't. Yes, we can. No. Yes, we can. It happens all the time in the military.
Yeah, but because
don't go. Yeah, and tell me no, you can't.
Use all the technology, not the technology.
Wrong. Because the technology and laser rangefinders fail. Batteries fucking run out, and when that doesn't, you have to go. Hold on, Johnny, calm down.
Maybe I found out something.
Stop interrupting. All right? Because technology fails. The military does not rely strictly on the technology. All right? You have to know how to.
Have you been in the military? Have you been in the military?
Yes, I have.
What the fuck? What are you doing?
So it does. What I did is irrelevant. So in the military, we have to be able to. We have to. Johnny, you're yelling. You're getting triggered. No, I wasn't a cop. No, I wasn't. I was not an MP. But regardless of what my job was,
doing in the military?
Regardless of what my job is in the military.
You're never asked what am I doing
Johnny,
in the military?
I get four words in. I get 4 words in, and you interrupt. You're doing that thing where you hear something you don't like. Yes, you have.
I just want to answer it to.
So, the question is irrelevant. I'm going to get through my point. Then if I want to, I will answer.
You are never in the military. You're just fantasy
Johnny,
fucking idiot.
So Johnny, here is the thing. In the military, you say they have the technology. Yes, we do have the technology to laser range find things. Hold on, Johnny. Johnny, you're doing that thing again. You're doing that thing again that we had this very nice talk about. I haven't raised my voice at you. I haven't yelled at you. I've asked you to shut up while I finish what I was saying, because I get to a point and you lose your fucking mind. Okay? So, for the last time, in the military, you said that we rely on this technology. You did it again. Shut up. We have the ability, we have the technology to laser range find. But when that technology fails, you still have to be able to pinpoint a position, an enemy position. And if you don't have the technology, you have to know how to. You have to, sir. I was almost there. You have to be able to triangulate and estimate with some pretty good accuracy the positions of that. So to say that we can't triangulate something when we simply can, you are wrong, sir.
Yeah. Everything you're saying now is just like a drunk or something. Everything you're saying is nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm
correct.
Point. I think you're drunk and you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not.
He is being very what is the word where I understand you clearly?
Reasonable.
Coherent. You're the one who's going on the rambling, all right, dude? So I think you're the one who's intoxicated because you don't shut up. You just mumble words out, right, as if you know what they mean. All right.
Okay.
So Johnny, so I will answer your question. I served with the 82nd Airborne Division at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. My job was airborne infantry. I was a frontline soldier. Thank you very much.
How old do you know?
My age is irrelevant. You wanted to know my job.
It is. If you say I worked before, you have to be old now.
Well, I am older. Yeah.
Yeah, you're older.
I'm young. I am young. My age is irrelevant.
It's relevant to your story.
No, it's not.
Of course it is.
No, it's not.
Maybe we don't believe you. Do you understand?
Here you go. Hey, Johnny, I am over the age of 18, but I am under 65. There you go.
Oh, you're under 65. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm older than the age of 18.
But your voice is just a bit younger, so you're fucking
cool. I sound young and I look young for my age. Thank you.
I don't know. I would take it. Thank you. I think you.
So again, you know those things where you thought you questioned, yet but you didn't. You assumed.
I really think you're a fucking liar. Yeah, I think you're a liar.
Well, again, you're not asking questions. You're making those assumptions that you think are questions.
Because
the thing is,
don't sound like
Johnny,
that.
Johnny,
and your knowledge.
Hey, Johnny.
Okay, do you know what?
The thing is, hey, Johnny. So whether or not you think that I'm lying,
do you know
hey, Johnny,
about motors?
You're doing that thing.
Anything.
You're doing that thing again. Whether or not you think I'm lying, hold on, sir.
Take you down again.
Sir, Johnny, you're doing that thing again where you're being a rude cunt. All right.
Take you down
hold on,
again.
Johnny, calm down. The thing is, whether or not you think I'm lying, I don't really care, because I've been around long enough that the people that have been around just as long as I have, one, have seen my military picture, two, have seen my DD-214. Do you know what that is, Johnny? Hold on.
Are you telling me somebody has sent you?
Johnny,
Oh,
I asked
many
you
people
this
have
question.
sent my picture.
Do you
you
know? Because I'm telling you, whether or not you think I'm a liar is irrelevant. I'm telling you, the people in here.
I know liars. I know.
Hey, Johnny,
liars.
you don't. So, Johnny, do you know what a DD-214 is?
What?
Do you know what a DD-214 is?
No.
Okay, so a DD-214 is a paper that you get when you get it's basically a copy that has a briefing of your job in the military.
Yeah, in America.
Oh my God,
hold on.
so boring, dude. Nobody gives a fuck about
fucking
214 or whatever.
Hey,
you're
up,
in an
Jeremy.
engagement with John Bernard right here. Like,
Well,
what are you doing?
I'm actually giving him more respect than I give you.
You're talking about paper in America.
Just show everyone you know what a DD-14 is. You're just trying to sound smart, bro. No one gives a fuck.
Well,
you're not smart. You're not cute.
No, I'm actually a hell of a lot smarter than you. So Johnny, the only reason that I'm asking is
wrong with your
reason I'm asking you. The only thing reason I'm
crying, baby. That's fucking loser.
I'm not.
Nothing.
The thing is, I'm not.
You're asking me
you're a
about
crybaby, bro. He got you.
Yeah,
oh God, he said it. But the thing is, he's the one crying.
Everybody knows how you are, crybaby. You have exposed you.
You haven't exposed anything because I actually am giving you more. I'm giving you more respect than you deserve. I tried, but some whiny bitch, but some whiny bitch from New York came in crying about it.
Shit.
Okay.
Think I was in front of you.
Try again. I won't interrupt.
Punch your fucking face and take you out of the place.
So like your friend Ratchy said, it is a release from active duty. It's a copy of your records, all right, that is only given to military personnel. All right, it keeps track of places you've been, the number of jumps, deployments that you've been on, and Johnny, whether or not you call me a liar, people have seen that. Mine, all right.
Well, he's past that. We're on the calling you a crybaby.
I have no reason.
I show everybody.
I have no reason.
I show them how you was. I don't want you to be a liar. I just show them.
Well, you haven't questioned or anything. You do this thing where you say you question things.
I
but
don't
you
have to
actually
say
make
anything.
accusations.
No, it's open. It's a record. So what are we talking about?
Well, I'm talking about this thing that you keep doing. You keep saying that people are liars and
you are exploding yourself. I don't more.
Well, the point is this is a record that I couldn't have in my possession unless I did exactly what I'm saying I did.
Oh, no.
Right?
You know, you are fucking. Do you understand it?
Do I understand what you broke up or you
are a crybaby?
Well, that's the thing. Nobody's crying. I'm explaining to you your misconception.
Oh shit.
Come on, Pure.
So,
Seriously?
exposing you as an idiot that just makes wild accusations about people. I'm not.
Of course, you're a fucking loser.
No, see, this is a conversation. So you think conversations are somebody crying about something?
No, it's not a conversation.
I'm correcting.
It's an end
Yes,
topical.
this is a psychotic fucking drunk projecting himself on others.
You're not a man. You're not a man to talk to me. The first of all.
He obviously is because he's a man and he's talking to you, Johnny. That was kind of self-accusing.
He is so low. I will talk with real.
Oh, foolish! You've been around enough.
I will talk with Blue or somebody that has not something in the brain. I cannot talk with people like that. His head's blowing out.
Shut up now, Johnny. You've been wrong about every topic you've brought to the table. For fuck's sake.
I know.
And Pure, for the record, I've seen you in your military uniform.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. So there you go, Johnny. Again.
As far as questioning somebody's honesty, him defending it is not being a crybaby. Him defending it, he has dignity and honor and pride in what he's done, and he has the right to stop defamation against his character live across the fucking Discord server. So fuck you and fuck your janitor ass, Jeremy.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
That's okay.
You would have known what a DD whatever was if you were in the military too.
We need to forget about.
I bet you know the best cleaning products, though, right? What do I use for stone tops?
We need to deal with this.
What do I use for stone tops, Jeremy?
See, but you know what's funny? Hey, Sheeple, what's funny is I'm the one being calm. I'm the one paying respect. I'm not being insulting to him. You see who the two people that are spiraling.
Yes,
and
made
won't
John
let it
look
finish.
terrible.
Yeah. One who's not happy in his life. One who's drunk and hides what's not happening in his life. You know,
you made John look bad, man. You are fucking great at this, Pure.
But I mean, Johnny, you need to just go to sleep now, mate. You fucking brought nothing to the table. You've been wrong about everything. Repeat yourself on the daily and bring back shit that's already been debunked.
I'm not sleepy. I will not go to sleep.
That's the problem. You need to sleep off whatever the fuck's wrong with you. I'm not saying you're sleepy. I'm saying you're out of line.
It's a bit early to be this pissed at 6:30 in the evening in Iceland.
It's ridiculous.
Dan, are you drunk?
Fucking wasted.
Are you drunk?
I'm just joking with you.
No, you're not, John.
No, you're not.
How much have you
know,
had
I know drunks. I know drunks because I live with them, and you know what?
Drunk
this
because you are one.
Attitude is so repetitive. I hardly drink at all, Jeremy.
How many drinks did you have tonight, John?
How many bottles, Jeremy?
Dude, not drinks. How many drinks? All of them. He had.
How many bottles of vodka, John?
John, how many? Don't let these guys talk to you like this, John. How many drinks did you have?
Let's not characterize him as a vodka drinker. I see Johnny as a bit more of a refined wine drinker, maybe a decent.
No, he's a vodka and cognac and coffee.
No, I drink only cognac and whiskey.
Tell him, John. Think the cognac and endo sack make me slack? That's what you say.
Yeah, fine cognac, with coffee. 7 o'clock.
Oh God.
We're dealing with cognac and coffee right now. That's why.
Yeah, 7 o'clock in the
combo,
evening.
to be fair.
Not all the time. Just
in moderation.
Just every day. All day.
I've literally never seen you sober, John.
That's what you do with the vodka.
I'm just saying.
The cognac.
Yeah.
John, when was the last time you've been sober?
Yeah.
Better question.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Hold on. I know this one. 1945.
Seriously, John, when was the last time you've been sober?
1945.
What? What's that about?
What is sober?
Probably said 97.
What is sober? What is this meaning? What is
this sober you speak of? Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do?
It's hilarious because
You should definitely keep engaging him though, Pure. You're getting somewhere.